And welcome back. Breaking: the House health care bill has died before it hit the Senate. According to Republican Senator Susan Collins, the Senate does not plan on reviewing the House health care bill, but instead will start from scratch to draft its own bill. So the House passes it, which apparently gives these guys the permission to scrap the idea and rewrite the bill. Makes a lot of sense. NBC News reported a Republican senator said on Sunday that her colleagues plan to start from scratch when the House of Representatives American Health Care Act comes to the United States Senate. Maine Senator Susan Collins, a Republican, told ABC's This Week host George Stephanopoulos that there are major questions surrounding the health care bill passed by the U.S. House of Representatives on Thursday. According to Collins, the bill, which is part of the GOP effort to repeal Obamacare, would undergo major surgery. First of all, the House bill is not going to come before us, Collins said. The Senate is starting from scratch. We're going to draft our own bill, and I'm convinced that we're going to take the time to do it right. Critics claim the new legislation could make health care unaffordable, as if it wasn't already, cause people to lose coverage, which Health and Human Service Secretary Tom Price denied on Sunday, and could go down as a major political blunder when the 2018 midterm elections roll around. Collins was critical of the bill because she believed there were too many unknowns, noting that the Congressional Budget Office still hadn't provided an analysis of the new bill, and she added that she would be troubled by a bill that defunds Planned Parenthood. See, I knew that was going to come sooner or later. Even within the GOP, there is a fight between globalism and patriotism. House Speaker Paul Ryan, the architect of the bill, claimed that Republicans had received 2 CBO scores for the current bill during his appearance on ABC's This Week. NBC News is only aware of 1 CBO score that the GOP had received for its health care legislation, and that was provided for an older version of the bill that failed to make it to the floor of Congress. That CBO source was published on March 13th, nearly 2 months ago. So they don't want to defund Planned Parenthood because it is part of their plan to continue killing kids. They never want to take funding away from killing children. No, we can't have that. Breaking: mass shooting in one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in America. But Black Lives Matter, remember? Breaking: 7 shot, 2 fatally in Brighton Park neighborhood in Chicago, authorities say. But there will be no march, and no one will care. Breaking: Colossal fire erupts, destroying everything. Officials don't know how to stop it. A massive wildfire in Georgia has destroyed over 100,000 acres of land and has forced evacuations for miles. ABCnews.go.com reports a wildfire on the Georgia-Florida border that has burned more than 100,000 acres led to evacuations this week when the blaze threatened to jump from a national wildlife refuge onto private property. The fire, which was sparked by lightning in early April in the National Wildlife Refuge, has scorched more than 118,000 acres, according to the INCIWeb, a government-run fire information site. About 79 people have been evacuated from the unincorporated community of St. George in Georgia's Charlton County as wind gusts and dry conditions were raising the risk of the fire spreading. A temporary shelter has been opened in the gymnasium at the Folkston Elementary School. County Administrator Sean Boatwright said it will stay open indefinitely. We're not sure what's going to happen right now, so it's open until further notice, he said. Breaking: Governor signs bill on sanctuary cities. This changes everything. Texas Governor Greg Abbott has signed a bill banning sanctuary cities. Oh, some good news for once. Best news I heard all day. Tonight, I signed the law that bans sanctuary cities in Texas. Stiff penalties for violators. You gotta love that. Law and order.